いつもご視聴とご声援に感謝いたしております。100緊急事態です。負けられへんで。
From the home of the Tigers since 2000, Comerica Park here in the Motor City. Tuesday baseball on the show. It's the Boston Red Sox and the Detroit Tigers. Biggest story in this one is just how dominant his pitching has been, Singy. He's been in complete control in recent starts.
So much confidence on the bump, Boog. Painting corners, changing speeds. He's been an absolute nightmare for 50 years.
First pitch coming at you right after the break.
皆さん風邪にはお気をつけて。僕は治りましたけど。
All right, just about set to go. And on the hill in this one, Jack Flaherty. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Yeah, I want to see how he handles left-handed hitters in this lineup today because coming in, lefties are batting over 300 on the year against him. So he's going to have to figure something out to get inside, keep them from getting their arms extended, and then once conscious of the inside pitch, be able to go something away and finish them off.
Jarren Duran leading things off the pitch.
超集中。
Swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes. What do you got?
Swing, appeal to third, didn't go. Swings forward for the fence. First, one out the top of the first. Jacob Wilson up next for the Red Sox. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
ストライク安定。
One out, bases empty. Next offer is in for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Oh, really expanded the zone right there with that fastball off the outside corner of the plate. Got him to chase it. That's a tough one to lay off of because it starts close to you and just continues to run away from you in that batter's box. So it's a really nice pitch with 2 strikes.
調子悪いわ。
2 outs. A little out front there as he swings through it.
そんなピッチャーちゃうんちゃうの。
He guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Got it. Swinging for the strikeout. Gets to it on the first. Out. Got it. Inning over on the strikeout. Middle of the first. No score after a half.
球筋を見たということで、ピッチャー陣はいいですから打撃が奮起するしかないんですが、
Back here with my pal Singy.
多分
Getting the start for
彼
the Red
は
Sox. Hunter Green. Singy, he's
6
kind of
回
a road
3失点以
warrior.
上の成
I
績
definitely
は
say so.
残してくれる
Some
は
guys
ず。
shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in
不甲斐ない打撃陣を救ってくれ。
when you
ハン
have
タ
a
ー。
player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
Swing and a miss.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. I'll tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out. So off-speed pitches may be a
ちょっ
good
と反応びっくりしたで。こういうとこですよね。
Let's take a check of the Tigers
内野
lineup.
の反応が若干悪いなっていう肌感があります。
And Boog, you know he's happy seeing a righty out there on the mound in this one. I mean, over 300 against righties on the year. So normally you expect him to try to tack on a few more points of batting average with a couple of hits. Should be a good matchup for him in this one.
ナイボール。
takes the strike.
1.
Takes low for ball one.
もう一個外。
The 1-1 is fouled off.
ちょっと甘く入った。
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
同じコースから落とします。メーター押せてないね。これで終わりじゃ。はいよ。
And down on
そうだ。
strikes he goes. And
いいよ。
quick outs in the bottom of the first here tonight. 2 outs, base is empty. Eddie Matthews up now for the Tigers. 4th right now in the American League home run leaderboard.
ホームランリーダーボード。あら、多分これアメリカンリーグ今トップなの。トップタイぐらいかな。
2 down, nobody on. And another ball.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up. And
ボ
that's
ー
what
ル
he's
先
been
行。
doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent
カウン
games.
ト取りに行くスプリット。高い、怖いって。
2 outs, base is empty.
MVP.
よし、どこ行った。
The 2-2.
オーケー。
Ripped to short.
お互い三者凡退。
And it's a 1-2-3 inning. We move
僕
on
は
to the second here at
三者
Comerica.
三
No score.
振。
Top of the second. Here now the Red Sox
Manny.
DH. Manny Ramirez.
作ってくれマ
All
ニー。
around, I think if you asked anyone in this organization, who's the best hitter in the
打
lineup?
撃陣
They would say
に
him.
カンフルになってくれ。
Flaherty back to work. And
That's
the
a ball.
slider just missed.
ナイス。
Way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
ストライク取りに来るよ。
Next pitch
おお、外れた。
and a 4-pitch
おお、ピッチ。
That's how they get their first base
初
runner
め
of
て
the
のラン
game.
ナーはマニーのファボール。
Take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
大事な打席やで吉田。
Masataka Yoshida.
よーし、いったやろ。
Field down the line.
おーしゃーしゃーしゃー。
But it kicks off his glove.
ストップ。
Throw back in quickly.
ランナー操作ビビった。
Down with nobody out.
No out ランナー一塁二塁。
No messing around right there. Just a blue hit behind third right
気合い
there.
の
That's a really tough
気合いがなければ
play
取
for
ら
a
れていたでしょう。
to get to. The same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the
そ
ball.
れ手出すなって。
Can't hold up, and that's a strike.
基本的にはフォーシーム狙い。
Check swing, called strike. Ball Dixon working the plate in this.
You know, we often hear and talk about umpires being a
もうわからん。
pitcher's umpire, but Bill Dixon
右
is
打
a
ちや。
little bit more hitter friendly than most. He's kind of tight on the corners, so we'll see if that comes into play at all in this one.
0-2 now. Swing and a miss. Time to go up the line for the K.
Billy, it becomes pretty
Oh,
difficult
sorry,
when guys struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him his space. What
アウト
exactly
範囲が
he
苦
needs.
手やけど
Right
も。
now, it's clearly a struggle for him. We're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
And now Abraham Toro High, that's in for a strike.
So all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Ramirez at second. Yoshida at first. One gone. Swing and a miss. The ball down on second.
Sliderに見えてる。
Slider is down an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Two on, one out.
Hey.
And the count 1-2.
One ball,
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. I really think the outer half is open.
Backward slider, ties him up, struck him out.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there. I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one.
三振5
Pretty
個目。
much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball. Kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Now a chance for Gabriel Moreno. That clips the corner. Second inning here, no score.
Yeah.
Air right. And that's the third out.
落としたけど
So no runs
な。
on a hit, no errors, and 2 are left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2.
タイムリーが出ないね。
Back here in Detroit, bottom of the second. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Riley Green. Green launched a homer in his most recent game. And that's downstairs.
前の試合でツーラン打たれています。
Green, an all-star a season ago.
グリーン対グリーンやな。
Fastball, a slider, a splitter, and occasionally mixes in the slur. And that's in there at the knees. The next
That's ball two.
misses. That's ball 2. Now one in there across the letters.
Yeah.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a splitter.
Well, that splitter out of the hand, it just sort of jumps on you.
2個目。
And your interpretation is, here comes a
Nice
fastball
split.
again. Well, it never really reaches because the bottom falls out of it and you swing over the top. And that's why they call it a split finger fastball, because it looks like a four-seamer.
And now Spencer Torkelson.
0-1.
絞らせんなよ。
Next offering is foul back.
3球勝負や。オッケー。
Looking. That K is his third
投手戦じゃないこれ。
to a strong
エラーすんなよ。
Siggy as he's punched out 3 of the first
一発もらうなよ。
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Javier Baez in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Robert to right field, way back. He muscles opposite way. His 4th home run of the season. The Tigers get on the board first.
アウトハイ待ってた。
Absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, dude. We knew it wasn't coming back.
一発もらうなよって言った後やん。
Hitting the ball where it's pitched taking that outside fastball and driving it the
完璧
opposite
に
way
捉
out
え
of
ら
the
れまし
ballpark.
た
You wanna follow that
ね。
type of approach.
Two outs, nobody on. Wenzel Perry.
気落ちすんな。
Really strong hitting performance recently. Working on a 5-game hitting streak.
Ball
Oh,
one
that's
low.
low.
せっかくメーター太なったのに。
Two outs. And
Two
that
balls,
skips in
no
there.
strike.
Green, maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
Well, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you.
アウトコー
Sometimes
ス
you
に
come
投
in
げ
and
すぎ
you're
て
not
んねん
as
な、
focused,
多
and
分
I
な
kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little
よ
push.
し。
Cut on and miss.
ちょっと偏りすぎたってことですな、配球がね。
Detroit draws first blood on the solo shot. It's now 1-0. It's Major League Baseball on the show.
まだ1点1点。なんとしても勝たなあかんのじゃ。借金10やぞ負けたら。
Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of
バツ
late.
ばっ
Really been
かり。
struggling.
そのリワードポイント点くれ。
And the first offering a fastball for a strike. And that
Whoa,
one missing
that's down.
low. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Kaminsky makes the grab, one down. Now batting Jarren Duran. 0 for 1 so far.
前の試合3安打。
Singy, you gotta appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
He's so solid, calms the heart rate of the pitcher and the manager when the ball goes up in the air. You just automatically assume that it's an out every time it's hit in the air.
Ball one.
Next offering is down low.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial gold glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Yeah, some
4
guys
球
just
続けることあるよ。
have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. This to third. Throw on to Torkelson, and he's out. Jacob Wilson getting ready to hit.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time. Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. And now the count is even. Fastball is outside. Fires across the diamond. That's out number 3. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, and it remains 1-0.
なんか糸口をつかまなが迷ってるよね。
And we're back. And now the center fielder, Matt Vierlin.
これ以上失点できへんから先頭取ろう。
And he was a 5th round pick back in 2018.
はいよ。
Hard on the ground to first.
体
He's steps on the bag. One gone out of the 3rd inning.
負けられんだあるんだ。
And now the catcher comes up to him, Jake Rogers. And there's the strike.
I mean, that's a perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots.
That's off the plate.
They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
The 1-1 is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Kicks and fires. On the ground to the right side. And that chance handled. The throw to first. Gets the pressure by a step.
I wasn't sure if he was going to get to this one or not. Had to go a pretty good way there in the shallow right field. But then after that, it's an angle after you square up your shoulders and throw to first base. Not the normal position, but a really good job defensively right there.
At the plate, Zach McKinstry.
Ball, that's out.
And fastball misses outside.
Inside 間違いなかったねキャッチャー。
That's outside.
Inside 振ってきました。これは決めたかったな。
And that's ball
4. Take your base.
One of the things about that
ツーアウトから歩かしてどうすんねん。何年野球やってんねんっていう話だね。
or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are on the offensive side of it.
He stands in now and watches strike one.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. A little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
2 outs.
すごい。メーター力みすぎ。空振り取れず。もう一球行こう。
Off of first with 2 away. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. And that one is off the wall. Coming low. He will score.
Well done. Drives in the run. I love the hustle out of the box. Man, he drove that baseball. He was thinking triple right away.
ちょっと高いなあ。あわや。うわ。
And up next for Detroit, Eddie Matthews. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. swings over the top there.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
He's not afraid to fall into a
two-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Downstairs. Down. 2 outs and a runner at third. Here in the last half of the third. They limit the damage here. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. On to inning number 4. It's the Tigers 2 and the Red Sox nothing.
もう打たな勝たれへん。負けたらほんまシャレなってない。先頭出そう。
Back at Comerica Park, and now the first baseman, Jonathan Aranda. And that one lifted in the air, center field. And he makes the catch. And a quick out, number 1.
捉えきれない。
Next is the designated hitter, Manny Ramirez. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. Ball 1 there. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4.
That's too high.
And the count is 2-0.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
That's a ball. A little bit low. And now 3-1.
3 balls,
you're going to
1
miss.
strike.
You want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
Now it's 3-2.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. He's going to step out of the box.
考えすぎなんだね。
To break it up.
That one is the strikeout.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
Yoshida at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one. Breaking
1 ball,
inside.
2 strikes.
And it's 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And he's up to 7 strikeouts. 1-2-3 go the Red Sox. They trail things here 2-0.
合わせに行ってるからかな。
Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Machado.
That misses the zone, and that is
Ball one, no strikes.
先頭出すなよ。
Green winds and deals. Swing and a ball down towards left center field. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
やばい。
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
And next to hit for Detroit, Spencer Torkelson. Struck out looking at his first at bat.
Ball one.
In the dirt, but kept close.
Counts 1-0.
Right through there for the strike. Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there in the mound.
And that is in there for a strike. I believe
One
that's
ball,
the split.
two strikes.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand, looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
In the air, foul off first. Aranda calls it in, and there's one away. And now it's Baez. He's already homered in this game. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Rafaela moving under it. Reaches for it, but it's foul. That pitch
That's
misses
inside.
the inside corner. 1-2 to count. Man at second. Swing and a miss. So he picks up his sixth strikeout of the ball game.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
And now here is Winston.
Ball that high.
And that's a little bit high. And that's ball one. And another ball. Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. And a foul ball. Makes the count 2-1. Good job.
三振してくる俺で。
Right side.
危ねえ。
Over to first. That ends the
メー
inning.
ター
So
ク
they
ソミ
work
スって
around
る
the
やん
leadoff
け。
double. We've played 4. It's the Tigers 2 and the Red Sox nothing.
グリーンはやってるっていうか、投手陣はずっと仕事してるよね。
Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters are performed
ほ
up
と
to
んど
this
変わら
point.
へん。嘘。
Flaherty back to work. And that drops in for a strike.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. If you're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
And the next pitch is way outside. And that catches the low inside corner. Good fastball. There's another. Three straight strikeouts.
Wow, just great bites that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Late swing, foul to the left. The Red Sox down by a pair. We're at the top of the fifth. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Nice ball.
Ripped to third and picked on a hop. Handles for his
He's out.
first two-up again. Here's the catcher, Gabriel Moreno. Slide to right, his first time. And it's fouled away. Next offering upstairs.
Ball one.
Fastball for a strike.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Pitch
Ball
is in the dirt. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Off the outside part of the plate.
Well, I think key. I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus. But they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
And that's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog. So I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
Man at first, Cedar Rafaela up next for the Red Sox. There's a strike. Pitch misses there, and the count even 1-1. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Moreno, the runner at first with 2 gone. Counts full, 3-2.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. And that is the inning.
スマングリーン
One left for the Red Sox.
見殺し
And
や
they're down 2-0.
まあでもちょっと三振減ってきてない
And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the center fielder, Bierlin. Right there for a strike. Going down looking.
ナイスボール
Jake Rogers up now for the Tigers. Grounded out his first time. That misses. Ball one. Right side, hard hit. Tosses to first. Half of the fifth inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
Up next for the Tigers, right fielder, Zach.
Now it's the right fielder, Zach McKinstry.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
And that's in for a strike.
0-1.
2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. That one close. Rule the ball. And it's a ball and a strike. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that one is popped in the air, shallow center. And makes the play, and that's out number 3.
ここで逆転したらな、もうハンターは7回までいかれんで。トップからやで。とにかくデュラン出そう。
All set for the top of the 6th. And stepping in is the speedy Jarren Duran. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Duran goes 6'1", 28 years old, and he was selected for the All-Star game last year. And there's a ball. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
It looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Swing through that, finish the strikeout. That's his 9th strikeout so far. No messing around with the pitch ball. Pitch right there. 4 pitches, all fastballs.
CFD が高すぎる。
Before the at bat even started. If you think you can simply just beat a guy with only your fastball, why throw him anything else until he shows you he can handle it?
Now here is Jacob Wilson. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
ウィルソン。
Next offering is fouled back.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Gets the call. Strike 2. Movement in the bullpen. Kyle Big up and loosening in the pen. Curtis, the lefty, warming up as well. See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today. Chris, 3rd time through the order, and a couple of quick outs to start.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch.
Now Jonathan Aranda digs in now. Swing and a miss. He's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
The Tigers holding on to a 2-run lead, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Check swing called strike.
This manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen.
That one the other way.
ボール当てるのがやっと
Red Sox go 1-2-3. So another good inning.
全然追ってきてないやん。
It's the Tigers 2 and the Red
ど
Sox
うするよこれ。
Back here in Detroit, here's the second baseman, Colt Pete. And first offering is fouled off. That's
Ball.
inside.
That's inside.
And that comes in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swung on,
う
belted.
わー間違えた。
Bounce takes it over the fence. That's an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next guy to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
Now it's going to be Eddie Matthews.
Hey.
Check called strike.
0-1.
Off the mark there. 1-1. Hard hit, right side. Aranda
He's
takes
out.
it to the bag. 1 away, bottom of the sixth.
Now batting, left fielder.
ここは耐えなあかん。
Here's Riley Green. 1 for 2.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
調子乗んな。
Rip towards third. Just
アウト。
got
あと1人。
Here comes Fort to the plate. And that
Ball
one
one.
misses up and in.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Next offering is fouled back. 2 outs with a runner at third. The 1-1 is fouled off. Pitch
Ball,
misses,
upstairs.
and the count is even 2-2. Good
い
on.
やー、振ってくれよ
Would be next if
ー。
they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here. But he was ready to swing it. High velocity up and in is just such a difficult location for the hitter, but this time he pulls the hands tight to the body, gets through this pitch. What conviction in that swing. Awesome job at the plate.
なくもうなく
So 2 away with nobody on. Now it's Javier Baez. And now Alex Cora is out of the dugout, and he will make a move for the bullpen.
はあ
And so the Red Sox go to the bullpen. Justin Verlander.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
The shortstop takes the ball. And that's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hard on the ground at first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 4-0 ball game.
へこむわ
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Rafael Montero. He's pitching on 2 days rest. Manny Ramirez now at the plate. Fastball is outside. Montero fires. Outside.
Yep, that ball went out.
And it's 2-1. And that's
3 balls,
down and
2
away.
strikes.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
なめやがってほしいばっかりボケが
Drilled out towards left center field. Bierlin sizes this one up. 1 up, 1 down.
Left fielder, Masataka.
And stepping in for Boston, Masataka Yoshida. And first offering is fouled off. The Red Sox down by 4 here in the top half of inning number 7. And that one is lifted in the air. Bierlin sizing this one up, makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Third baseman is Alex Bregman.
2 down, bases empty. Alex Bregman up next for the Red Sox, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Swing and a miss and a slider.
He finds himself in a
2
tough
strikes.
situation early. He's going to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
That one
Inside
inside.
ball.
Now 1 and 2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Two down, nobody on. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, has room, and he makes the catch. Down in order go the Red Sox. They trail it here 4-0. And we're back. And now the DH, Wenzel Perez. Verlander, a former MVP, he features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Misses inside, and the count is 1-1. That one fouled off. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Durant puts it away, 1 down.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Matt Bierlin up now for the Tigers. Both 2 in this one. Inside corner for a strike, 0-1. Next offering misses down and away. Line drive, gets down, base hit.
ムカつく。
Here's a catcher to hit, Jake Rogers. He's grounded out a couple of times. And first offering is fouled off. Bierlin stands at first with 1 out. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Bregman is under it, 2 down.
now batting,
And now the right fielder, Zach McKinstry. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Inside,
that's in, ball 2.
Missed.
Let's go, Detroit.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
There's a swing and a drive. And he hits the plate. Clearly, around third. He'll score easily.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. So much more likely to get something you can handle. He absolutely ripped that ball out front and almost got it out of here, man. Just a really strong balance swing. That's going to look different on the bat. It is probably out of here.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Next to hit, Colt Pete. That one finds the corner. That's strike one.
0-1.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here, the bottom of the 7th.
That's a ball.
In the dirt, blocked. Here's a 1-1. Chopper right side. Toro in plenty of time at first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Tigers grab one on this RBI double, and the lead is now
集中力を変えた
5-0. You're dialed into the
イニング
show.
でしたね。
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Luke Jackson.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Toro in the box now. No balls and a strike. The 0-2. And
That's a
ball
ball.
1. That
Ball
one
2.
misses, and it's 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one down. And now Gabriel Moreno. Up the middle. And that one handled. Not in time. Reaches safely.
マルチ
And a nice backhand stop. Had to be perfect.
モレノだけで2安打
To get the out, but it looked
チー
like
ム
he
で
had
3
to dig
安
in
打
there a little deeper, like he was trying to get a split finger grip or something. Close play, but that little extra time on the transfer made all the difference.
Man at first with one gone. Cedar Rafaela, the next to hit. And that one is in for a strike at 95. 0-1. That's a base hit. And now 2 aboard.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
一歩ずつや
Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Jarren Duran. First pitch misses.
Outside.
Moreno, the lead runner at second. Rafaela over at first with 1 away.
Double play kills the inning.
Headed towards the corner. And that's a foul ball. Tied him up inside with that one. Double-barreled action
2 strikes.
in the bullpen. Will Vest preparing to come on if needed. Colton getting cranked up as well.
Let's go, Tigers.
3. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. But no advance from the runners.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Boog, get back on track. His team needs him.
So first and second with 2 outs. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jacob Wilson.
Let's go, Tigers!
Yes!
Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. Moreno around third. 1 run across,
Hey,
goes to
beat it up.
third, in there. And now they've got runners in the corners with 2 outs. So stepping in for Boston, Jonathan Aranda. 0 for 3 in this one.
ホームランでも取らん。
It's late, but it's far from over.
That's in for a strike. And it's 0-1. Just
Nope,
missed.
that's down.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And that
Bad
is
ball,
downstairs. 2-2.
2-2
Runners
now.
on first and third, 2 away. And we're at the top of the 8th. And now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. Manny Ramirez on deck, hoping for a chance to hit in the inning.
And if he gets up, Boog, big-time power, he could tie the game with just 1 swing.
ヒット
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit out into right center. In to score is the runner from third. It's 5-2. Throw in holds that trail runner at third base. They're at the corners with 2 away.
That's a good job right there. You get 2 strikes on you, just got to battle.
ピッチャー変えんといて。
Manager out of the dugout now. It looks like there'll be a change on the mound. Luke Jackson is done. It's a 3-run game. And we'll be back to tell you about the new arms in a minute.
セットアッパーが出てくんのか。で、何こいつ。クローザーやん。え
So they turn to their closer, Will Vest.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Stepping in, Manny Ramirez. Ball off foul.
追い込まれたくねえ。
The tying run at the plate. It's a strike, and he inches closer to getting another chance. Tying run at the plate. Inside.
Oh, that's inside.
It's a ball and 2 strikes. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a couple left on. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Tigers 5 and the Red Sox 2. Back at Comerica Park, bottom of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Eddie Matthews. Verlander back to work. Pitch misses there, and it's 1-0.
Well, these Tigers, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know.
No strike.
They're not getting fooled up there at all.
And
Ball
another
three.
ball.
3-0.
And foul ball.
Well, he gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
Hit hard on the ground is short. Sends it across to first, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the eighth. Now the left fielder, Riley Green, 1 for 3. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. That's a little bit low.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he's got his second double of the game.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you've got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of thing hitters dream about when they're falling asleep at night.
Torkelson.
Ball 1.
The next to hit takes ball 1.
That's ball 2.
Boy.
2-0.
The 2-0 is in for a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
And that one just missed off the outside edge. Green leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Now batting,
Triggers Baez now. That's off the inside corner. 1-0.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
And the 1-0. There's the swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Misses
that's just
outside.
out.
Now 2 balls and a strike.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Ground ball to the middle. That's a base hit. Green around third. The throw in.
Ah.
2 on, 1 out. And next up for the Tigers, Wenzel Perez. Look out.
Hey, that ball got
That fastball drilled it. So bases loaded with 1 away. And now the center fielder, Matt Beerland. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. 1 run is in. And they hold the runner at third. Bases remain loaded here. Still only 1 gone. Now at the plate, Jake Rogers. Pitch is in there. Strike 1. Bases loaded, 1 away. Front run is in. Here's the throw to the plate. And it's off back.
a whole lot anymore where hitters with 2 strikes are willing to shorten up, tighten up, and try to hit the ball back up the middle other way. He was trying to hit that hole, I believe. Very good at bat with 2 strikes.
The pitch in the box here lets that one go for a ball. And swing and a miss.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
On the ground to first. And a base hit right there. Now a long throw home. Safe.
He's in there.
Second scores on the play. It's now 10-2. 2 on with 1 out. Now it's the second baseman, Colt Pete. In the air, right side, Rafaela. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Eddie Matthews up now for the Tigers. 0 for 4 with 3 groundouts and a strikeout. And that one fouled off. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Moreno makes the play, and that is that. All in all, 10 come to the plate. This game's a bit of a blowout, Siggy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
Siggy, did anybody ever give you the silent treatment?
I don't remember that they did. I think they were pretty cool with me in terms of celebrating my rookie year. First home run came in Anaheim against the Angels, and I always love to watch now, though, especially when that player is unsuspecting. You know, some guys, they've been around long enough to know there's a good chance I'm going to get the silent treatment. But when that player has maybe been grinding it out for a little while and finally gets that home run, is expecting the big lift coming into the dugout, and they just stonewalling, it's awesome.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Every once in a while, they'll work that same trick on a veteran player. If, say, he's been cold or hasn't hit a home run in a long time, and that's always fun when you don't see it coming at all, and everybody in the dugout goes crickets on it.
Yeah, and that veteran player's usually got a response for those individuals with one or the other hands.
2-2 now. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Hauls it in for the out.
I think the worst start 1 year when you started 3 for 33 or something.
It was awesome. It was not awesome. It was awesome.
Not so awesome.
It was awesome for pitchers facing me, but it was awful for me. It sounded like some type of deal at a fast food restaurant, like 3 for 33 or something.
Bregman, batting with 1 down, takes the strike. Yeah, that's fouled off. The Tigers up big in this one. Here at the top of the 9th.
One ball, 2 strikes.
And he gets Bregman. Only 1 out left for the Red Sox. And the batter now, Abraham Toro. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
0-1's
Well,
the
you got
count.
to find a way to catch up to that pitch, perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
Ground ball left side. Fair ball. And now, Gabriel Moreno. Runner on the move. Pitching for a strike. No throw. He's in there safely. And on second, 2 down.
1-1.
Outside. And 1-1. They're down to their final strike.
I think he was a little excited there, saw the fastball, but needed a step ladder to get to that one. He's going to have to tighten it back up if he wants to have a good at bat.
Best is just 1 strike away. Swinging him in, and it's the ball game.
Offensive explosion today for these players that gave up. They had more than enough firepower to turn this one into a blowout.
10-2 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shampi saying so long.
ムカつく。このままいきます。忘れよう。こんな時もあるって。うわ、放出したメイヤ。疲れとんなみんな。3点取られたらもう負けるね。
Welcome to the Motor City. This is Comerica Park. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Boston Red Sox and the Detroit Tigers. Well, Singy, as we come into this one, it's all about the sweep.
Yeah, and anytime.
First pitch coming your way next.
絶対勝つぞ。
So, almost ready to get underway. And our pitcher tonight, Charlie Morton. And Chris, he's hoping for some better fortune moving forward.
He's racked up over 2,000 strikeouts in his career. He's such a competitor out in the mound. So fun to watch him work. I'm excited for this one.
And now here's a speed threat, outfielder Jarren Duran.
That's a ball.
Downstairs. And we're underway.
1-0.
First pitch, 640.
Spikes the plate, and it's 1-1.
Ball.
Way high.
3-1.
That one
That's
misses.
a ball.
What?
Big off walk.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
You get it on.
The Red Sox, Jacob Wilson.
Nice run.
Pitching for a strike. No. Stolen base. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again.
返そう。ここから生まれ変わるレッドソックス。
Runner at second, nobody out.
Let's go, Charlie.
That
Ball.
one missed.
No.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
1 ball. 2 strikes.
Foul ball still a 1-2 count.
食らいつけ食らいつけ食らいつけ。
Ball.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
That
Full
one
count.
misses. And now it's 3-2. No outs. Runner on second. And ball forward to a board.
So here we go again with the walks. It's been a real struggle finding the zone for him in the past. Now, even if they get out of this jam, these walks add pressure and stress to the entire team.
And now it's going to be Jonathan Aranda. That one ripped the foul.
集中
And the 0-1. And fouled off. Durant on second. Wilson at first with no outs. Just
No, that's
misses
the ball.
without one.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Outside corner, got it looking. He can't believe it.
Well, I'm not really sure why he let that one go by. I mean, out of the hand, it had a lot of the strike zone. Sure, it had some good arm side run at the end to move to the outside part of the plate. But with 2 strikes, you got to be ready to swing it there, and you can't leave it in the umpire's hands.
And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Ramirez will hit next. Foul off down the right side.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
1 out. Runners at first and second. And a swing and a miss there.
He knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Grounds one to the right side. And it's just foul. That is close. That's outside.
Well, Boog, early on in this one, having a hard time getting settled in. He's not showing control to throw strikes, and let alone to throw it where he wants in the strike zone. This could be a tough one for him.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Ground ball to the right side. Torkelson. After that second. Back to the pitcher. It's the double play. Nicely done, and that'll do it. So they're able to work around a pair of boxes. And now the Tigers get their first opportunity. No score.
Tyron 頼むぞ
Back here in Detroit.
連
And
敗
our
止めて
pitcher
くれ
in this game, Jamison Taillon.
Well, that whip is just below the league average, and that's a good thing in this case, not allowing too many base runners. So on most days, he's going to go out there and compete and put his team in a position to win, and I expect to see that from him in this one today.
Colton Keith leading things off and takes the strike. Pounding ball here, rolls foul. Oh and 2 now. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Sets him down looking.
Well
That's
done.
pretty nasty. Matt Vierland up now for the Tigers. 2 hits in the game last night. Foul ball there. And the right-hander deals.
Ball, no.
even close there. And it's 2-1. One out, base is empty. That one finds the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Well, as a hitter, you're hoping that the command on that sinker doesn't come until later in the ball game. But if that's how it's going to be all day, it's going to be a tough one for the offense.
Yeah. 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in the lineup to start an inning, you've got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with a number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
And the batter now, Eddie Matthews.
Ball.
That's down and in.
1 ball, no strikes.
2 outs, base is empty. Second to first. He's out. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Tigers are shut down there, scoreless after 1.
集中。集中。
And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for Boston, Masataka Yoshida.
Let's go, Detroit.
Morton back to work. Fastball is outside. That's a little high. 2-0. Joe McDonald are on behind the dish.
Joey Mack. Sometimes a little tough to figure out. We may see some hitters and pitchers asking him where a pitch was here or there, but most of the time he keeps it reasonable.
That one finds the zone. 2-1 now.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Yes! Down the left field line, base hit. And aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Now it's Alex Bregman. Swing and a ball hit out towards the center field. One away. Still stepping in for Boston, Abraham Toro.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Just 1 hit in his last 5 games.
Yes!
Center field. Man, that's one of those at bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at bat.
And here's the catcher, Gabriel Moreno. 3 for 8 in the series coming in. Check swing, went around, strike 1.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
Let's do it, Tigers.
And that one goes straight to the backstop. And now a man into scoring position.
Getting the out was never going to be easy.
Moreno.
The wild pitch outside made things very difficult behind the plate, and it turned into a
Moreno.
opportunity.
あれ
2 outs.
チャンスに
and
弱
one
い
in scoring position.
ピッチャーがチャンスに強いのかピンチに強いのかカーソルちっちゃなってるよし
On the ground right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So they can't do anything with the leadoff single there. Down to the bottom of the second. No score. We head to the bottom of the
集中切
second.
るなよ。
Here's Riley Green. That catches the corner.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it
ストライクやっ
better than it
て
actually was.
And that's in the
1-1.
dirt. The 1-1 is fouled off.
アウト。
Next
Ball
offering
2.
upstairs.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
And it
Good.
was just foul. Swings and blasts one
Yeah,
deep to
right.
center, and no one can get there. And that's going to roll to the wall. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. He put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps. He'll feel real good about that one.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers. Went deep in the ball game last night. There's the strike with the knees. It's 0-1. Tayo ready to fire now. That one catches the zone. And the count is 0-2.
No ball. 2 strikes.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Out to center. Durant settles under this one. He makes the grab. Runner tags at second. Throw cut off to third. He makes it to third. Good base running to move up with only 1 out.
三振しかない。
So now here's the DH. Wenzel Perez. 2 for 7 in the series so far.
You have to stay disciplined in these at-bats. Try not to chase. A strikeout here is the last thing you want.
On the corner for a strike. Green takes his lead at third with 1 away. Off the
Ball
plate
inside.
inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Check
Yeah.
swing, called strike. And now it's even up.
This is a situation where the
2-2.
hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Swing and a broken bat roller towards
Double.
third. And that's just foul. One away with a runner at third here in the third and final game of the series. Way high with that one. And now it's 3-2. On the ground, right side. Oh,
Well, that's a frustrating way to fall behind in this one as the infield single drives in the run. Sometimes all you give your teammate a chance to hurry home.
Runner on at first with one gone. Andy Ibanez up now for the Tigers.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
And a foul ball. And now the 0-1. Check swing, and that's a ball. Pitch in for a strike. And it's 1-2.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Ball.
Man at first, one away. Inside 3-2 the count. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Well, Boog, that's an example of a good at bat without getting into the hit column. You saw a lot of pitches right there, and that can set your team up for success later in the game.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Parker Meadows. In there with the knees, strike 1.
Oh, he's really working him away, this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity, try to get a rollover, something on the ground, stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
And that's off the inside edge.
2 balls, 1 strike.
1 run across in the frame so far. Bottom half of inning number 2. And that misses. Now 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
next offering is fouled back.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Two outs. So now 2 on and 2 out.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner into scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
Now the catcher up to hit, Ryan Serven. That one almost got him. Ground ball up the middle. Lays out, but can't squeeze it. They deserve as they can't make the play. Back to the top of the Detroit order. And here's the Tiger leadoff man, Colt Pete.
頼むわ。
That one fouled off. You'll one. Ball one there.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Two outs, bases are full.
Ball 2.
Line to left. Line, and it's foul. Ground ball right side. Throws to first in time. And it could have been worse. So they get one, but end up leaving the bases loaded. We've played 2 full. It's the Tigers 1 and the Red Sox nothing. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening. Really been strong. Strike on the inside corner. Rafaela in his second season, 24 years old, and he's a native of Curacao. And that's cut out of the
Well, that's that slow guy, Taylor. He hit extremely well. That's just a ton of break. So tough to get that barrel to.
Hit
That's the
misses
ball.
inside. And the count 1-2. This one in the air right field. That's a fair ball.
野で乗らむ
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
ダブルプレーはやめようぜデュラン
And next for the Red Sox, Jarren Duran. And
That's
that
a
one
strike.
flips the corner. Next ball is in for a strike. With 2 strikes,
No ball.
May see some
2
movement
strikes.
over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
That missed by
1-2.
a lot. Going to count 1-2. Tapped in front of the plate. To first,
No!
makes it everyone's safe.
That's why you run hard, 90 feet, take nothing for granted, especially when you've got great speed. I'll take the infield out.
ノーアウトやナイスだアウトかギリギリ
First and second, no outs. Jacob Wilson getting ready to hit. He reached out to walk his first time. Fastball for a strike.
In an 0-2 count, you got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Fights it off, you'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Ground might be 2. Slings the second. Another play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make all plays look simple.
一番やったかんことやってるやん
And stepping in for Boston, Jonathan Aranda. Caught looking his first time up. Swing and a tackle that rolls back. After the double play, he's trying to pick up his teammate, tie this game. And that one fouled off.
さあ
Tying run and scoring position. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Swing and strike out there.
ほんまあと1本がもうずっとね
Got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
ああ
Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. Right through there for a strike.
Well, these Tigers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Here's a 1-1. Can't make contact with the sweep.
You know, sometimes
1
all
ball,
it takes is
2
getting
strikes.
to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
both on the ground a second. Sends it to first.
That's an out.
外したかったな。ああ。なるほど。
Eddie Matthews digs
一
in.
発あるよ。
Rounded out his first time up. So Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this
Ball.
game. And that one missing low. It is
One
interesting,
ball,
though,
no strike.
when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. And he gets tied up right there.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
And
Ball.
now 2-2.
Yes.
Up right side. Toro makes the grab. 2 down.
Now batting left fielder. Right.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Riley Green. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. And 1-2. And there's a ball. And after the swing, it's a strikeout. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit, but they hold a 1-0 lead.
勝ちて。
Welcome back. And struggles at the plate in this series as we take a look at the numbers. And that's outside. And that's ball 1.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Well, baseball's coming out of his hand very well. He's been able to paint all 4 corners, but really good ride at the top of the zone. Hitters have to respect that. Very difficult pitch to
ホームラ
hit.
ンにせんか。ダブルプレーないで。吉田。
Masataka Yoshida.
Ball 1.
Squirts away a little bit. Nice job behind the plate there.
内野ゴロだけやめろよお前。
Tying run is at first. Top half of inning number 4. On a line.
No!
But it's off his glove.
Stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it.
Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Oh, just a nice job coming through at a pretty high leverage
もう
spot.
今度こそ
Just
タイ
a
ムリー
very
打とう。
nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
First and second. No outs. Alex Bregman up next for the Red Sox. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. 0-1. Swings and chases a low one there.
Knowing if the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
And he gets present. And that is a big first off.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump on the last for several games, even a week or more. Well, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
Digging in, Abraham Toro. That's outside.
1 ball, no
that's
strike.
ball 1. Ramirez over at second. Yoshida at first. 1 gone. Hit hard and foul off to the left. Outside low. And a count 2-1.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Swing and a miss, and he was cool.
2 balls, 2
Count
strikes.
sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there are 2 down. So up next, Gabriel Moreno. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. That one's in there. That's strike 1.
No ball, 1 strike.
And that's outside. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Oh, right to the backstop. But all the runners hold. And a ball in 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. And that is that. Boston strands a pair. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Bottom of the 4th, and here's the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Ball, that's too low.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
He rides. 2-2.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Struck him out looking.
集中。
Next is the Tigers DH, Wenzel Perry.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. Bases empty, one away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. And that one almost hit him.
Io quiero una tamada ringana fan.
Up and in, just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Yeah.
One down, base is empty. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
And up next for Detroit, Andy Ibanez. Struck out swinging his first time. Outside low, and that is ball 1. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And that extends the inning.
ツーアウトツーアウト。下位打線下位打線。
Parker Meadows, the next to hit, walked his first time. Outside, ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
Two outs. Swing and a foul straight back. And
ball.
The sweeper misses for a ball.
2-1.
Runner to second with 2 gone.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Really protected with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting.
And here is Brian Serven.
No.
Just missed. High fly ball. That one
ど真ん中やべおい。
Just missed. Two on, 2 outs.
No, that's the ball.
3 balls and a strike.
Ball out there on the mound. He's got to go right after this hitter because you don't want to turn this lineup over. This is the guy that you've got to get that final out, get out of this inning.
And the 3-1 to the right side. And that one finds its way through.
Party tag, you're out.
Down, and that ends the inning.
Well, it's pretty difficult to throw a base runner out at the plate with 2 outs on a base hit to the outfield, but an excellent job of coming up with it, getting rid of it quickly, and throwing on the money. That is great technique from start to finish.
海の側1枚つながりました。
Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Morton back to work. Swing and a ground ball. Matthews gets the first. The leadoff man set down, and they'll have the pitch. So the lineup flips over, and stepping in is the speedy Jarren Duran. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Tommy Kahnle appears to be getting loose. Holton getting loose as well. The Tigers leading by a run, and we're at the top of the fifth. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Well, just threw that fastball by and elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Away.
Quick reactions down there at first, and those can be tougher than they look sometimes. There could be all kinds of weird spin or knuckling action on the baseball.
Jacob Wilson up next for the Red Sox. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
The shortstop takes the ball. Swings through that one out in front there.
1 ball.
Looking
2
sharp,
strikes.
just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Got it. It's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Nothing doing for Boston. They still trail 1-0.
頑張ろう、タイロン。
And we're back. Here's the second baseman, Colt Pete. That's in for a strike. And
1-1.
This is inside. Swing and a miss, and the count is 1-2.
1-2.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Battling here as he fouls it away. That one in the dirt. The count now 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Caught him
high,
looking for the K.
あと2人抑えよ
Next to hit, Matt Vierling. Both 2 in this one. Check swing, and he went. And that's strike 1.
No balls, 1 strike.
Next offering misses down and away.
Here in the 5th inning, and here he is about to throw his 100th pitch. Man, he's really had to grind through to get to this point.
That's a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
かわいそうやけど帰るか
Here's a big power threat. Eddie Matthews. He's been a great free agent side.
Let's keep it going.
1失点はかわいそうやな。すまん。あ、間違えた。
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Red Sox bullpen. That's all for Jameson Taillon, and they trail as he exits, but he kept them close. A new arm will be on the mound after the break.
抑えたらなあかんの。
New pitcher now, Brennan Bernardino.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
And a foul ball. Thierlin, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Comes up empty.
The pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge, just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
And the 0-2. On the ground to third. Good feed. Yes! And that's quick work out of the pen. One batter, 2 outs, inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 5 innings complete. It's the Tigers 1 and the Red Sox nothing.
たった1点やでおい。
On the mound now, Tyler Holton.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
First baseman Jonathan Aranda.
Fought off foul. One lifted in the air, left field. He's got it. And there's one away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Ramirez, multi-time All-Star. Over 2,500 hits in his career, and he's usually in the outfield. Today, he's the DH. Ramirez now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Outside with a breaking ball. The Red Sox trailing by a run, and we're in the top half of the 6th. That one off the mark, 2-1.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
Swing and a miss. Oh, swing right there. 2-2. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. Masataka Yoshida up next for the Red Sox. He's 2 for 2. Albon Fisk. Right through there for a strike. Two down, nobody on. On the corner for a strike. 1-2. Now a check swing, but he held up.
That pitch wasn't even close, and they still got a check swing out of it. He's going to have to make an adjustment and make it fast.
2 outs. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Go quietly there. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4-5-6 coming up. It's the Tigers 1 and the Red Sox nothing. Back at Comerica Park. Bottom of the 6th inning. Have the left fielder, Riley Green. There's a strike.
Well, these Tigers putting together some really good bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
That misses the zone, and it's 1-2.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
Tosses to first.
Retired
in the 6th.
You hear people talk about letting the ball travel so often in terms of a hitting approach, and that's a great example why right there. If he's willing to let that curveball get a little deeper into the zone before he commits, he's way more likely to recognize that it's making a beeline for the dirt. On the other side, still a nice 2-strike pitch, though.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Bernardino done for the night, and he leaves in a 1-run game. The pitcher coming up. We'll be back in a minute. The new pitcher in the game.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Now here is Spencer Torkelson, and that's in for a strike.
Ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Up the middle, Wilson whips it to first. Out. And they get Torkelson for the out.
Switch car.
So now the DH spot, Wenzel Perez. First off,
that's a ball.
It just misses. And another ball.
投げ急ぐんじゃね
え。On the ground, Toro throws to first. That's an out, and the inning is over. No runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We're through 6 full. It's the Tigers 1 and the Red Sox nothing. Kyle Finnegan will take over here.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in
Best relieverだって
late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And now it's Alex Bregman.
Well, no base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just
Ball
hope he's
that
not pressing too hard because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Out front, the swing, and that is strike one.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move to the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just gonna have to tip your cap on that pick.
That one is upstairs.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you've got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you've got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
So stepping in for Boston, Abraham Toro. On a bounce right side, Torkelson takes it himself, and 2 away to start the 7th.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Gabriel Moreno will hit next. And there's a foul ball.
Here we go, Tigers!
And it's strike 2. Activity in the bullpen for Detroit. King up and throwing. Turtle also getting ready. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. And then nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing across here this half. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Tigers 1 and the Red Sox nothing. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
Shortstop, Eddie Ibanez.
That one got close, and it's 1-0.
Ball 2. 2 balls, no strike.
Misses
Ball 3.
on the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
Steer ride.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That one's got a chance. To the warning track, makes the catch.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And here is Parker Meadows.
A walk, and he's also single.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom of the 7th. And that's
Ball
a little bit
too
high.
high.
And the count even 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Up
Ball.
and in, 2-2. On the ground, right side. Throws to first in time.
Ryan Sermon.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Ryan Serven.
Go Tigers!
And that is out of play. Big swing and a miss.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it.
Nice.
Down in order go
Nice
the Tigers, but they still lead it 1-0.
ホームラン1本でええねんで。聞こえてるラファエラ。
We go to the 8th, and stepping in for Boston, Cedar Rafaela. Finnegan back to work. Got foul to play. Next pitch misses, and it's 1-1. Activity in the bullpen. Will Vest, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity.
That's a ball.
Late swing, fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That one misses up and in. Full count now. Jarren Duran in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Over the splitter for strike 3.
Pretty good strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1, any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Now a chance for Jarren Duran. Swing and a miss.
ピッチャー変えてこれ。バレン。
One down, base is empty. Yeah! The line drive to left field. And there's a hit.
盗塁します。
Multi-hit game for him now.
Pitch
And
a guy
the
ring on.
results he's been having lately, I'm sure is feeling some relief. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting the result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters. But now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
もうクロージングタイムになっちゃうわけ。ちょっと。 お、ハンターの方やった。しかも右のウィルソン。初球走ります。もうゲーム的にこれはセーフになって。いけ。よし。
And that makes it 30 stolen bases for him this season.
30個目。もう。
Chris Wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with Statcast's help, we see his
ヒットで帰ってこれるから。
stolen base, and that's a big number. Man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that.
Red Sox with a chance to tie it up. Pitch misses. And that's ball 1. Down the right side, and hook off into the seats. So the tying run at second. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. Out, gets the out, 2 down after the strikeout. No advance, good job behind the dish. And now the first baseman, Jonathan Aranda. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout.
代打。
Looks like a pinch hitter for the Red Sox. Labor Torres.
And this is a big at-bat coming through. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
Hard hit. Rounded Torres out. That's the 3rd out. And the Red Sox lead 1. They trail here 1-0.
トロとトーレス入れ替えたらいいだけね。
And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 8th. Now it's the second baseman, Colton Keith. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Aroldis Chapman.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
First offering a fastball for a strike.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they creeping into my mind right now.
Swing and a miss,
No ball.
98 on the gun.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, right field. He just missed it. Brings it in, and there's 1 down. Matt Vierland now at the plate. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Throw over to Toro.
Yeah, you're out.
2 away.
Talk about being able to dial up the velocity. That first baseman over there might need a little pad inside that first baseman's mitt.
一発あるよ。
2 down, base is empty. And next to hit for Detroit, Eddie Matthews. 0 for 3 in this one. Outside low, ball 1. Down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. The 1-1 is fouled off. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And that one hit to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Tigers fail to make any noise. They lead it 1-0.
取っといてやんけ。
Here comes the closer here in the 9th, Will Vest.
Now this is an extremely confident pitcher. He likes the pressure. Actually likes a 1-run game better than a comfortable 3-run save opportunity because that's when he pitches his best.
Here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Manny Ramirez. And fouled off.
遅れてる。
Next one misses. Now 1 and 2.
One ball, two
That's a
strikes.
really good take.
Slider misses down and away.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away. Well, that's the moneymaker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from the same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
He's 2 outs away. Here's the left fielder, Masataka Yoshida. Down the call here, rolled foul. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. Hard ground ball for a base stop.
Oh, it's been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
One down. Here's Alex Bregman. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their head. Making a move at first, and here's the pinch runner, number 15. Runner on the go. Hits way inside. Throw there. Safe. And the tying run is now in scoring position.
A
1-run lead. You're at the top of the 9th. And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here at a crucial spot.
新守護神。
Another ball.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. Get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it. But this is where they earn their keep.
Drive base hit. Third. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and they've tied it in the top of the 9th.
Huge at bat.
どうしたらいいの？ ハミルトン？
Base hits like that one all day long.
ブレグマン帰ってハミルトン
Just a
か。
nice line drive into center field.
Go ahead run on base. And here's the first baseman, Abraham Toro.
帰って走ろう。一気に行こう。
Looks like we've got a substitution at first. On the pinch run, David Hamilton.
Yo, assist stop it.
1-0. With a stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position.
Here's what I think the man is thinking right now. Today, we're not driving the ball. It's hard to get extra base hits. We've got to make something happen to get a runner into scoring position. That stolen base. Excellent call. Now, all it takes is perhaps a single.
チャンスにカーソルでかい。
Fair ball. Coming home. He will score and they take the lead.
もう1点取ろう。もう1点取ろう。もう1点取ろう。
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring it back.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself.
もう1点取らなあかんね。ほら。
And here comes the Tigers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Will Vest departs, and he's responsible for the runner on second. So the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. New arm out of the bullpen. Tommy Kane.
ロドリゲスやってる
And as
し
relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so
Morenoや
command and execution are huge for him.
Here's the catcher, Gabriel Moreno. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. That one fouled off.
久々に勝ち越してんじゃないこれ。
That missed inside.
もう1点取らなあかん
Moving
て
in the bullpen, Rafael Montero getting ready to go. Toro, the runner at second with 1 away. Throw on to Torkelson, and they get the out.
ヒットでええやんけなあ。
So stepping in for Boston, Cedar Rafaela, 1 for 3. Swing and a miss. 3-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Outside. This one shot to first.
あー惜しい
Takes it
ね
himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. On to the bottom of inning number 9.
3人で終わる
4, 5,
さ
6 coming up. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Tigers 1.
9安打2点が問題やろ。もうとにかく集中や。まずは守備。ハミルトンサード OK よね。違う。サードできる人は誰だっけ。おれへんやん。うわ、おれへん。ハミルトンで行こう。
Back here in Detroit, so bottom of the 9. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Riley Green.
こいつだけチャップマンで。
First
No.
pitch, and he just missed it.
Ball. No.
Well, an interesting situation.
2 balls,
1 swing
1
you can tie
strike.
up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
One-run game, bottom 9. Ball 3. Spencer Torkelson in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact. Swing and a line drive whipped out into right center. That's a base hit. Safe at second with nobody out, and he represents the tying run.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets in the scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
歩かしてランナー埋めて逆転のランナーなるけどもロドリゲスで
Bottom of the ninth, one-run game, 2 on. Wenzel Perez up now for the Tigers. Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change.
三振3つ取れんことはないよ、ロドリゲスなら。
Randy Rodriguez takes over on the mound.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
いつも通り行こ
う。Now fly ball to right center. Makes the grab.
Out.
Tags a second.
アウト。いやアウト。
And that's a double play.
アウト。
When you're already in scoring position and you decide
ナイススロー俺。両青で押せた。You are ドンピシャアウト。ホームランあるぞ。
So last chance for the Tigers. Andy Abanya
ないわ。
digs in now.
こいつで終わらそう。ややこしいことやめようもう。
Hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
That misses. And that is ball 1. Tying run at first, the winning run at the plate. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Two outs.
よし
Sends it to center, and this should be it.
取ってよ。やっ
He
と
has put it away. Ball game. And the Red Sox claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
Well, 4 games wasn't too long of a losing streak, but they're definitely happy to be back in the win column. Now you can turn things around, get on the right track, and probably start a winning streak from here.
ありがとうございました。お疲れ様です。これから覚醒します。レッドソックス午後期待。ありがとうございました。お疲れ様です。なあ。